Remember, there has already been a lot of debate, a lot of conversation about a caste census. And the opposition says we must have a caste census. Now, today you have the RSS that has come out to back that entire demand of the caste census. Sunil Ambekar, the chief spokesperson of the RSS, has said that if it is needed to address the welfare needs of the people, it must be done. He's, however, added that government should get it done for data purpose and should not be used for electoral purposes, trying to actually make a distinction that this should not be just used as a political gimmick, but rather for the welfare of the people. First up, exactly what we've heard from the RSS.
Hindu society, we have the sensitive issue of our caste and caste relations. That is a very sensitive issue. So, and of course, it is an important issue of our national unity and integrity. So, it should be dealt very seriously, not just on the basis of electioning or election practices or politics. So, I think as RSS think, yes, definitely for all welfare activities, particularly addressing to the particular community or caste which is lagging behind, and so which is the special attention is needed to some communities and caste. So for that, if sometime government needs the numbers, it is a very well practiced. So government needs the numbers, it takes, earlier also it has taken, so it can take it, no problem. But it should be only to address the welfare of those communities and caste. It should not be used as a political tool for electioneering. And so we put the caution line for everyone.
So that is a significant response that has come in from the RSS. And to decode that entire comment, we also have our colleague Pragya, who's joining us live. And she's been tracking all the updates from that, all-important convention at Palakkad. Pragya, when it is the RSS speaking about the caste census, this many would say is also a nudge for the government. The government that for the moment has been very cautious, but it also has a message for the opposition. When the RSS says that this should not just be used for political purposes.
So this is a very cautionary line that I said RSS is taking right now. While accepting that this is a very sensitive issue and also need of the hour, they are also saying that if it is for the well-being of those communities, yes, you can indulge in such activities. Like caste census is not the word that they had used, but when asked about the caste census, they said that this could be for the well-being of the people and welfare of the communities. But no one should be politicizing it. This should not be at the backdrop of any sort of electoral gains or for the politics. This is a very thin line that RSS is towing right now on this particular issue. However, they never said that there should never be caste census. They also did not openly agree to it, but they said that if need be, there should be something on those lines about the activities that are required for the well-being of those communities that have been lagged behind, but not certainly for politics. And if when it comes to Hindu society, RSS has always been saying that Constitution is talking about fraternity, but it is also talking about integrity of the country as well. And this is the underlying faith in the constitutions, that while there are some people who may have lagged behind, you give them certain benefits, but you cannot divide Hindu society on basis of caste and religion. We need harmony in the society, and that is exactly the tone and tenor of the discussion here at RSS Samanvay Samiti Baitak. They said that all the organization, 32 affiliates of it, will be launching a nationwide movement to ensure that there is some kind of harmony within the society. And as far as you rightly said, they were also very cautious and said that the call is of the government and government only. However, they will work for the harmony of the people.
Okay, Pragya, I think these are important details that you're sharing with us. I just want you to stay with us as I want to get in Rashid Alviji, also of the Congress, who's joining us for his first response to this, Pragya. Then I'm going to come back to you. Rashid Alviji, sir, thank you for speaking to us here on Times Now. How would you respond to what the RSS has said? They say we are not against the caste census per se, as long as this is about the welfare of the people. But they draw a line when they say that this should just not be used for political purposes.
It should be for the welfare of OBCs. But important thing is, why RSS people are giving a statement now? not before this. They have given this statement only after pressure. For a very long time, Congress party and particularly Rahul Gandhi, he is demanding, we all of us demanding, there should be a census. But BJP leader, they always denying it on TV. Just you find out any discussion, they are saying no, there should not be any census. If he is giving this statement, it is good. Definitely it is for the welfare of OBCs. But this statement is also coming under the pressure of Congress party.
Rashid
Because
Alviji, you say this is under the pressure of the Congress. Tell me one little thing, sir. In Karnataka, it's an open secret of, the previous Siddaramaiah government that had gone in for a similar exercise. But because of one reason or the other, the data has not been released yet. And people are asking you that if Rahul Gandhi, the Congress is so pro this, measure, why don't you release the data? Why don't you put out that data?
There might be something wrong as far as data is concerned. And I tell you, during our government, UPA's government, in 2011 also, there was census about OBCs, but data didn't come. And not only this time, even in 1941, census was taking place, but data has not come out. It was only in 1931, when census has taken place and data is available even today. Now we should not go in such controversies. If RSS is saying this, then it is the responsibility of our Prime Minister and Bharatiya Janata Party government to take immediate action in this regard.
All right, interesting that you're also using this opportunity to underscore that this has happened under the pressure of the Congress and Rahul Gandhi, Rashid Alviji. But for the moment, not responding to a question that a lot of people have asked, including the opposition in the state of Karnataka, that when you have done an SEC, why have you not released the data? But thank you for speaking to us. And before we get in, our colleague Pragya back on the conversation once more, in case you're tuning into the broadcast, how the RSS has spoken about this very, very contentious issue. Should there be a caste census or not? Listen in to the response.
As our society, Hindu society, we have the sensitive issue of our caste and caste relations. That is a very sensitive issue. So, and of course, it is an important issue of our national unity and integrity. So, it should be dealt very seriously, not just on the basis of electioning or election practices or politics. So I think, as RSS think, yes, definitely for all welfare activities, particularly addressing to the particular community or caste which is lagging behind, and so which is the special attention is needed to some communities and caste. So for that, if sometimes government needs the numbers, it is a very well practiced. So government needs the numbers, it takes, earlier also it has taken, so it can take it, no problem. But it should be only to address the welfare of those communities and caste. It should not be used as a political tool for electioneering. And so we put the caution line for everyone.
All right, let's get in our colleague Pragya back, who's been tracking that story and helping us decode. Pragya, this possibly could be a very tightrope walk even for the government, because looking at, the larger umbrella of the consolidation of the Hindu votes, then there was this Rohini Commission also. That report has already been submitted to the government. Then the Supreme Court recently had opined about the creamy layer status. And a lot of that, the government for the moment has not taken, a particular stand on that entire issue. But we do know how the story has traveled, and we do know how, a lot of things have moved. I have IP Singh Saab of the Samajwadi Party also joining us, Pragya. A quick question to him, then I come back to you. Singh Saab, good afternoon, and thank you for speaking to us on Times Now. How would you respond to what the RSS today has said vis-a-vis the caste census? They say this is a good exercise. We should have data because that's important for the welfare of the people. But वो ये भी कहते हैं कि इसको लेकर राजनीति नहीं होनी चाहिए या सिर्फ इसका राजनीतिक इस्तेमाल नहीं होना चाहिए, सिंह साहब।
देखिए, जिस तरह से आरएसएस ने कहा कि समाज की एकता और अखंडता के लिए जातिगत जनगणना नहीं होनी चाहिए। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि आरएसएस अपने जन्म काल से जो नागपुर में बना, वहां सिर्फ चित्पावन ब्राह्मण ही आरएसएस के मुखिया हुए। बीजेपी के जितने भी आज तक राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हुए, उसमें ज्यादातर ब्राह्मण और फॉरवर्ड हुए। अमित शाह से लेके अभी नड्डा भी ब्राह्मण है। और कभी कोई पिछड़े वर्ग का, दलित वर्ग का आरएसएस का मुखिया नहीं बना।
नहीं सिंह साहब, हो सकता है आपने बयान ठीक से नहीं सुना। आरएसएस कहता है कि कास्ट सेंसस होना चाहिए, अगर इससे जो डेटा निकलता है उससे लोगों का कल्याण हो, लेकिन उस पर पॉलिटिक्स नहीं होनी चाहिए।
लेट मी कंप्लीट माय पॉइंट्स। मैं पहले मेरी बात तो पूरी हो जाने दीजिए। मेरे कहने का मतलब कि आरएसएस ये नहीं चाहता कि जो देश में 85% पिछड़े, दलित, आदिवासी लोग हैं, अगर जातीय आधार पर जनगणना अगर होगी, ये बात उनके लीडर ऑफ अपोजिशन महाराष्ट्र के पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री थे, उन्होंने भी संसद में 2010 में इस बात को कहा था कि गोपीनाथ मुंडे ने संसद में खड़े होकर कहा कि अगर जातिगत आधार पर जनगणना नहीं होगी, ये जो पिछड़ा वर्ग है, अति पिछड़ा वर्ग और दलित वर्ग है, वो दशकों तक पिछड़ जाएगा। ये बीजेपी जब अपोजिशन में थी, आरएसएस जब अपोजिशन में था, तो जातिगत जनगणना की बात आरएसएस के लोग करते थे, आरएसएस नहीं करे। लेकिन आज आरएसएस उसी बात का विरोध कर रहा। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि बीजेपी और आरएसएस की डीएनए में जातिगत जनगणना हो ही नहीं सकता, क्योंकि सवर्ण मानसिकता के लोग बीजेपी और आरएसएस में भरे हुए हैं। वो नहीं चाहते। आपको याद होगा जब मंडल कमीशन 90 में इंप्लीमेंट हुआ, तो बीपी सिंह सरकार को, बीजेपी सरकार जो थी उस समय शामिल थी, अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी और आडवाणी जी ने उस सरकार को गिराने का काम किया, आरक्षण का विरोध किया है, और लगातार वो विरोध दूसरी तरफ से आज जारी है। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी जब मुख्यमंत्री हुए गुजरात के, तो अपनी कलम से अपनी जात को ओबीसी में उन्होंने शामिल किया, लेकिन वो पूर्ण रूप से सवर्ण है और सवर्ण मानसिकता की सरकार हम नहीं उम्मीद कर सकते। सवाल नीतीश कुमार जी के पास है, ये सवाल चंद्रबाबू नायडू के सामने खड़ा होता है, पासवान जी के सामने खड़ा होता है कि आप जातिगत जनगणना चाहते हैं या नहीं चाहते। अगर नहीं चाहते हैं तो ये जो गठबंधन की बैसाखी सरकार है, आप छोड़िए और इंडिया गठबंधन के साथ आइए। जो अगला देश का प्रधानमंत्री होगा, उसके नेतृत्व में देश में जातिगत जनगणना होगी। समाजवादी पार्टी।
सिंह साहब, आप इतिहास के इतने जानकार हैं, आपको याद होगा राजीव गांधी ने एक बार कास्टलेस सोसाइटी की भी बात की थी। बट फिलहाल के लिए इस कॉन्वर्सेशन को यहीं तक रखते हैं। वील लुक फॉरवर्ड टू टॉकिंग टू यू अगेन। आई थैंक द समाजवादी पार्टी representative. Before I get in Pragya back, I'm also told that Professor Sangeet Ragi is also joining us right now on the broadcast. Sangeet Ragi ji, one would say that, is this a fine balancing act right now by the RSS? The Congress says it's happening only under our pressure because Rahul Gandhi has been, literally pushing for a caste census. The government has been very obstinate. The government has not been wanting, a caste census. But they're questioning the timing of this comment that has been made by the RSS today that is advocating for a caste census.
I don't think so, Deepthi. In fact, there was a question from the correspondent that what is the position of the RSS on the caste census, and in reply to the question, Sunil Ambedkar ji said that yes, the number of the number should be counted, but that should not be used for the political purposes. And just to raise the political temperature of this country, the caste census shouldn't be used. Now the point is that once the caste census takes place, certainly the political parties will be using those numbers for the political purposes, like creating the constituencies, creating caste constituencies. Tomorrow, who will stop this? Once the number is out, the intention, the important point for the RSS is how to consolidate the Hindu society, how to make this nation stronger, And the moment the caste census takes place, certainly I think that the things would go in a different direction altogether. RSS is not, to my mind, it is simply saying that this can be done, that the state, the population counting can be done, but the number should not be released in the public so that it is used for the political purposes. Like, I give you one example. You know that the constituencies and the caste parties are coming up in this country. Nobody had thought of that. The political parties would be constituted on the basis of the caste dominant in particular regions. It has happened in Bihar. It has happened in Uttar Pradesh. And, somebody would be thinking that there is a Kushwaha party. Tomorrow there will be a Manji party. Tomorrow, that day after tomorrow.
No, but Raghi ji, then I just want to clear their understanding. Is what the RSS is saying completely different from what perhaps we've understood? Are you saying that the RSS is qualifying that comment by saying that have the census, put out the data, collect the data, but do not release the data, do not make it public, because the fear is that it's going to be used for a political purpose? But tell me something, all of you are political parties, the BJP, the Congress, the entire opposition here. We've seen that exercise also taking place in Bihar that was supported by the BJP. We've seen the Congress that, did an SEC but did not release the data. And that is the entire debate about कि जितनी आबादी उतना हक, तो ये data तो release करना पड़ेगा ना, रागी जी?
No, even without releasing the data, you can share it in the government and you can use it for the public policy purposes. But remember, the public policy cannot be done on the basis of counting of heads, that who belongs to which caste.
Okay.
The founding father of the constitution never thought of that we will be having they had in the mind that we will be having a casteless society. Over last 7 decades, we have institutionalized and accentuated the caste identity in this country. And that is why the caste conflicts are far more, aggressive compared to we go to the 60s or 70s.
Okay.
Now the point is that are we succumbing to the narrative of the Congress party or the Samajwadi party? Because they want to divide the Hindu society.
All right, interesting times, Raghi ji. The RSS has spoken about this, but you're qualifying that comment. And only for word of time, Pragya, I need to quickly thank you, but this is going to be our top focus through this evening. And I'm also thanking Professor Sangeet Raghi for joining us.